Hello friends, my name is
बाबूराव गणपतराव आपटे.
Let's today talk about the upload section of the node. So we will learn how to upload file using node. So I am in the empty folder right now. As you can see, you can open any folder in your favorite editor. Let's initialize first the npm. I will like to package them as the same version, also same description, file upload with node. I will start as a app.js as an entry point. You can keep as same as the index.js, no problem. Keyword author, enter your name if you want, or license and yes. Now npm is initialized. I have to create a app.js as it is our entry point, so app.js is also created. We will use here express and many other modules, so let's go first step by step. So I have installed the express as a developer dependency. Express first install the express, then we require it. We will import it. Require. Let's finish first this. Express is installed, so we have to first import it. So let import require express. Express gives us the object, so let's take that object. Now we have an app object, so let's create the listener first. So this is our server side, so server will listen to port 300. You can put any port there, not any but. So if the server start, I want to console server started. Yeah. So this is a callback. If there is an error, then console dot error. So here let's first run this. Okay. Server started, as we can see. Let's start. Our port number is 3330. Okay, it's running, right? So let's go with the first app.get. This is a basic concept you should know. If you don't know, let me know in the comment section. So we will first require response and next. Let's demo purpose. We send the hello world. Send hello world. Perfect. See, we get, as you can see, cannot get slash. So first will client will send the GET request to the our local host, then we will send the hello world. Okay, so let's rerun our app. So server started, no problem. Now if we enter, hello world should come. Oh, great, hello world, because we get the GET request to this localhost. Slash means localhost. Okay, obviously we don't have to send the hello world, so we have to send HTML file. So let me create one inside the view folder. We will create product dot html. So here the funda is right now is we have a product, so we have basically a one form. We take the product title, price, and the product image. So we have to upload that image to our file storage or a server. In our case, file storage, because we are in the local machine, so we will store in our local machine. So file upload will be held here. So let me quickly create the product.html. Here we will create the form. So let's quickly create the form. Main, inside that I have a form, action to that. Let's say if we click the button inside the form button, that will go to add product. Okay, add product. Nice. Let's create the first input method. Inside that I have a label for title, so to say title. Okay, I have the input type text. Okay, no problem. Name we have to give title, so that we can fetch this field from the server. Okay, let's quickly copy this, Ctrl+C. Ctrl+V for the price. Okay, price. Okay, inside that, in between, let's say we have image, the image tag. src will be right now, no src, nothing. Okay, sorry, don't take here, we will take input type file. So we can select the image from our file system, name image, so we can fetch from the server this field. Okay, that's it. And let's have a quickly button type submit. So we can, in the click of this button, we will redirect to the add products URL. So type submit, add product. Okay, we don't do here a CSS and all that stuff. You can do if you want. I just want to give you the gist how to upload the file. Okay, Ctrl+S. So now we have to render this form when we encounter the root. Okay, I mean to say localhost. So let's send. We have another function called send file. Here we will send our product.html. But we have to specify, because this will our app in the root folder. So how we will specify the product inside the view? So we have to specify another parameter here, root. So current directory, this is the keyword for the, this will give the current directory where app.js is living right now. Okay, so current directory, then we have to go into view, right? So let's quickly do that. So we get the current directory. So where app.js live, so inside current directory plus views, so we will see views. This should work. Let's say it's working or not. // for the escaping the single slash. Okay, let's start our app. Node HHS server started. As of now, no error. So here we have to see our form, right? Because we are in the localhost root directory. And here we go. This is a basic form. You can style it or center it, whatever. I just want to give a concept how to upload file. So for if we have either like say this, let's run with choose file. I choose file. Now price is, we can validate this also, we will see in the another video. Now if I click the add product, remember we have given a path where to go if we click the add product. So I have clicked the add product. So here we see add product. This is the get request for that. So let's quickly go to method post. So now if we reload and let's quickly choose the file, price let's 11, and if now add product, so we are redirecting to the add product, right? But we do not handle it, so let's first handle it. So here we will handle like app.get. we have a post also, because this is the post request, method is post, and we will go to this route. So we have to do app.post add product, right? This path is equal to this path because we are redirecting to this. So we are now listening to this path. So request, response, and the next function. This is the anonymous arrow function we can use. So now if we encounter this, and inside this we have to, let's say right now just respond.send. Is this working or not? Okay, hello world, Control S, let's quit the server started. Now if I add, so hello world should be covered. Okay, so in this route we are listening to post request and the hello world will display. Now instead of hello world, I want the details of the title, image and price. I have to fetch this detail. So how we will do that? So let's quickly do that. Const title. Let's first import some require modules. Okay, npm start. We need here a templating engine. What is the templating engine? We will see in the while. So EJS we will use, then body parser to parse the thing in the HTML body, and another is nodemon. Okay, so npm start EJS. Okay. Oh shit, sorry, I have to npm install EJS and body parser. This will install 2 packages. We will use this in our app. Okay, now I want to install the nodemon, so we will install it as a not as a developer dependency. Okay, so does this save dash there? nodemon. This module is useful when we save the app.js. It automatically rerun the node command. So as you can see, nodemon is now a developer dependency, and any other packages are now dependency, right? So why we use nodemon is that when we call node app.js, when we change the app.js, we have to frequently, if we run the server, we have to quiet the server and rerun this command, right? So nodemon will do it for us. When we save it, it automatically run this script again, so we don't have to manually control C and exit and then rerun. So this will do nodemon, this will do for us, so no problem. So just a side note. So now nodemon also, so let's configure the nodemon. Start app.js. This is the command it will run. So Control S. So we have to just type once npm start, then every saving of the file it will rerun the server. Okay, server I mean to say app.js. So now EJS is installed, right? And body parser also. So let's first import the body parser. This will help us to analyze the body of our view, so we can fetch the values from that. Okay, so that's why we do this. Require body. Okay, parser, body parser. Let's configure the body parser. App.use we will use as a middleware. If this all concept you don't know, let me know in the comment. Okay, what is middleware, what is app.use do, what is app.get use. Okay. So we will do here body parser, configure the body parser. Okay, body parser dot URL endpoint, we have to see this, extend false. So this line will, in every request we can see our view, or I can say HTML, to view all the contents and fetch the content of the value from this. So let me demonstrate quickly this, how we will use it. Body parser. So const title is equals to request dot body dot type. So what this line will do, it will see the request and the body and the title. So due to body parser we can see the content in this. So body dot title, so title came from this, we given the name as a title, so whatever the value of this we will get here. So likewise const price request dot body dot price, like quickly console dot log it, so we can know we are getting or not, right? Price. Control S, let npm start. See, nodemon is running and server is started. Now let's quickly go to the main section. We will select and the price. Sorry for the price is this add product. We'll stuck because we didn't send the response, but we get our what's wrong and the title and the price, as you can see, because we can see the now content of the file. So we will stuck because we didn't response back. So let's response it, redirect to slash, means the localhost, right? So we will go, if we redirect, we will go in here and the product.html will be rendered. If you want the, let's see, if I control S, the nodemon will restart the server. We don't have to quit and do it again. Let's see it again. We got the response or not. See, we redirect back and also we got the our values. So now we will use here send, I mean to say, so our basic setup is ready right now. Let's use the our EJS viewing engine. So we will set first this. If you don't know, let me know. Engine, view engine is EJS, so it will look for the EJS file, but where? So we have to specify this views. So where are, this is telling that, sorry, views, okay, where are all views is located. So in views are located in views folder. This is what this line telling. If we omit this line, it's not given an error, because by default view engine EJS look for the views folder, but we have, if you have another folder, please write it here. Okay, views, don't write it here, don't write it here. So we'll see the content in the, see the view.js folder, and the file name is now EJS, because we are using the EJS templating engine. So we can dynamically enter values here. I am showing right now, wait for the while. Okay, so EJS is now render. There is a render function available that will see the view engine. This render function will see view engine. So view engine is our views, right? So product EJS, so we can write product only, because view engine is EJS only, so we don't have to specify the extension product. Okay, then we can pass the values here that you want to dynamically enter in that EJS file. Okay, so let's, for a demo purpose, page title, add product. Okay, so we will render product EJS, and if we want page title dynamically enter to that product EJS, we can do that quickly by going this. So EJS provides us dynamically enter values that is sent by our server. So for that, this is the syntax. Okay. Here we will see page title that we sent here, page title here, page, it will dynamically enter this value to this page. Okay, let's see, is this working or not. Control S, we will restart the server. Nice. If we enter now, it should work. It worked, right? Now see, add product. We have entered this page title, and page title come from the add product. Okay, so this is working. Now we will come to our core concept, that is file upload. We need image file to be uploaded to the server, in our case the local machine. So what we can do here, for that there is a package called Multer. So we will first install the Multer, npm install Multer. Sorry for the inconvenience, that background noise and all. With the use of Multer, we can extract the image from the view. Okay, so let's quickly import the Multer. Const Multer require, you can give any name you want. I am giving Multer. Okay. So now we have Multer. So how we will use it, right? So first of all, we are selecting the image. Now we want to upload into our folder. So we will specify the Multer app.use. This is the middleware, and the Multer function given by this Multer we will imported. So this has a function called single. This function look for single image. We want to look for image. This images came from this image, right? The name image is, if you given name here something different, so please give that name here. So we will, so this is look for the image tag, right? File. So image. Now what we will do here, the Multer can take several options, that destination. So what we are telling is destination and images. So Multer now dynamically take that image and upload it to our localhost. That is, it will create the image folder. Let's see in the practically. Control S. So see, image folder automatically created, but right now there is no image. So let's first go to our node is already restarted. Let's reload the page title and the image. You want to select image and the price. Now we redirect to this, right? Perfect. But now we have to have image in this, but we have something wrong. Okay, so we have a destination folder images. We will see the images from this view section, images. Okay, so let's save this file and let's test it. Is this working or not? Right now there is no file in the images folder, right? So let's go reload the page. Title as your wish. Select the images and the price will be this add product. So now we should see the images in the images folder, right? And here we are. There is an image with no extension created by the Multer packages, and this came from this line. Multer keep that file in the request and the file. It create the request.file variable. Request.file, I would say local variable. So the file will be in the image and I am consoling the image. So what it console, so original name of the image, destination of the image, meme type, file name, it auto generate for us, and the path. So now we have a image, right, that is uploaded to our local machine. Okay, because there is not a good practice to upload in the image in the database, so we have to store in the separate file server. So now what we have to do is, we got our image, right, but it is not in a proper way. So there is another option in the Multer. There is another option in the Multer that provide way good feature than the dest. So that is storage. Okay, storage accept the storage. So let's create the first constant for the storage. Const file storage. Okay, so we will here multer dot disk storage. So we will use the disk storage. Okay, this accept object. Here the destination and the file name. Here destination will be the anonymous function. We have a request file, not response, and the callback. This is the way of writing the function in the Multer. Multer will handle this. We don't have to handle. So this is the callback, right? So what we will destination of this is we will call that callback function, and the first parameter here is null. What this provide is we don't want any error. First argument is for the error function, so we don't need any error because we are not handling the error, right? If we have to handle the error and error comes, then we can specify here, but we don't need error, so we will keep it as a null. Then second argument will be the destination folder, so that is images, right? We need to store in the images folder, so that's it. And the file name, that is also a field, and that also take the callback function, arrow function, response, file, and the callback. This is the way Multer use this. So we will call the callback function. We don't need any error, so null. And the second is the file name. So what we will do, here we have a file object, right? That is came from this arrow function, file dot. This gives us many options. From that we will use original name. So we will give the original name of the file, that is this capture2.png. but when we do it second time, it overrides. If we select the capture2.png second time from the form, so it will override. So we need some uniqueness, so we will add some data before that. That is let's say add the date. Okay, new date ISO format. Okay, so but there is a problem in the date to ISO string, because it provides the date with the colon included in it. If you want to see, let's see it. Control C. I want to wait. Control S. Let me give you another in the RPL. See, this give us a colon in this, right? This is unique in every second, right? So we will use this, but in the Windows file system, colon is not accepted, so Windows will throw an error. So what we have to do, replace the colon. Okay. So let me go back. So we will use the replace keyword. There we want to replace colon for all colon with dash. Okay, so what dash is, you looking for the not first colon but the all colon that given in the string, and it will replace with the dash. Okay, so date with, let's say, another dash here, and then the file name. So this will be the unique, right? So we will use this as a storage for the Multer. Okay, now if we save this and go back to our node, first is restart the server for us, and server is started. Let's see it's working or not, right? Title, any title you want. Let's use this picture, price 111, add product. See, we have a date with the colon replaced with the dash and the file name. This will store in the images folder. Now if we select the same one, it does not override because we use date. Okay, So let me first delete this, not needed. So we have another option is there in the Multer. We can filter the file filter. See, so let's quickly const file filter, then again take a arrow function with the file and the callback, right? So now if we will check if file dot meme type, this is coming from this file dot meme type, is equal to image dot image slash jpeg. Okay, we will accept the jpeg and or we'll copy this, copy this and use it again. jpeg will be accepted, png also will be accepted, and jpg. We need these three files only. So what we will do, if the meme time is one of these three, then we will call back. We don't want any error, so null, and we'll pass true. So Multer will understand that this file is accepted. But else when we don't, so we need to specify it. So first of all, no error and the false. So we can see these three type of images are accepted, otherwise not. We are specifying here. Okay. So this filter we will use here. Okay, we do not need any, we didn't need any validation. You can do that, or let me know in the comment section. I will help you for that. Okay, so now we have image in storing this, but this is uploading to our localhost or our machine. Our server is our machine only. So now let's say I have to display it somewhere. So let me create another EJS file, EJS soft EJS. So when we redirect to this, so we submit the form, we will take this thing as well as the image and display in the soft.js. Okay, you can display it anywhere. This I am showing just a concept. So instead of the redirecting, I will be do render, right? Render shop, because render viewing our view folder. So that's it, and we will pass our title also, so that we can display there. See the benefit of a templating engine. Title, price. You can watch this video 2x speed. So and the image. But here is a trick now. How we will extract this image? We have a path, so we will use this path. So let's see image dot path, because our image is an object as we printed here. This file came from this. Okay, Multer automatically store all the files in the request.file. Okay, so we will take it that and print it image. So print is a object, image is a object, image dot path. So we will taking this field image dot path. So in the soft.js now we will have a boilerplate template HTML. We will display simply the content for the sake of the thing. So URL li, in that li I will print such let's say title, and we will use our EJS. We pass the title from that. Okay, then another line, we have to close it. Here we will say, let's say price. In between I want to show image. Okay, so image tag, let's say first nothing right now, just want to see this working or not. So if we submit the form, we will redirect to shop EJS, and the title and price will be shown to us, right? Let's control S. Server is restarted. Let's reload the page. Title, give any name, price. Okay, cannot read the property, path of undefined 52. Okay, we have an error of cannot read the path of undefined, right? So what is the problem here? Oh yes, MIME, sorry for the typo. So this will give error, so control S now. Let's go back and add product. We are seeing the version and price, as we are redirecting to this thing, title and price. We didn't show the images, so no problem, we will show it later. So we are displaying the things, right? So now how to use this uploaded image in our view? Okay, so first of all I have a path, right? So we will use here which is image. Okay, this image will be image. Now if we save this and if we go back, it will give an error. Network, it is looking for the file. We didn't get it, right? Images. So we have to provide a way to look that folder images, right? So we have to tell the express that see the image folder as a public list. So first of all, I have to import the path require. Path is an inbuilt module, so don't have to install it manually. So after that we can specify it. Let's say app.use. Okay, we will tell express static see this folder as a static. So we have to provide the folder images statically. So what that means is that our app, these all images will be looked as a root folder, as we are. So Express will see these all images as a considered as a root. They are not in the image folder, they are in the root folder, means this file upload folder. Okay, so for that we have to specify path dot join. So join method will join our directory name slash images. So the directory name will give us the app.js whole directory slash images. So this will be treated as public folder, so anyone can see this as a okay. With that, if we save this, now if we try, so we can see, let's go back and upload. We still not getting images, but we can see the inspect. See, we have a HTTP to 127.0 localhost seeing the images, but we didn't get it. So let's fix it quickly. So because this is app.js and we have to specify the shop EJS that see in the root directory, so we have to specify slash in before this image path. So we write slash, and now this will see the images inside this path, because these images are now treated as a root. Let's control S. Let's see if it's working or not. Still is not working. Let's see what is the problem. We have a problem here. Okay, we didn't specify our form, that is a multi-part. Okay, no, we have specified localhost images and our image, right? Okay, no problem. Let me delete the old images, because even if we failing, this is adding the images. Let's delete all. This is the previous all cases, but we now fresh, right? We need fresh. This will see the root directory. Okay, no problem. And we specify the okay. There is a mistake one. Let's see. Fine. All the images are, let's say, in the network coming to the route images, right? But we directly see, we set this path as a root, so we don't, images is coming from the image route, right? So we have to specify that also here. Okay. Any request that is coming from the images, that only will be treated as a root. Okay, so if we restart the server, now try again. Yes, we have our image. See, let me add another one. Fail to look up view product in the view directory. Okay, let me rerun the app. Go to this. Oh, where is the product? Is it deleted or what happened? Wait, by mistake. So by deleting the images, I also deleted this also. Sorry for the inconvenience, but let's say Control S, rerun the server. Now let's go back to our previous. It is working, right? Let's add another images. Price 111. Anyone? See, we are dynamically entering images in this. We can CSS it, we can style it as you want, whatever you want. I just you can use the card for the product card in that images, and all will come. This is the demonstration of how file is uploading. So this is the image folder, there we are uploading the file, and we also how to take it from that also we seen. This root, as you know, came from the see the root directory, and inside that I have images. Okay, so that for that is it. So thank you for watching. I know this video is too long, and also if you like this video, then please like it, subscribe my channel.